There's winners in each class, and then there is an overall championship. 6 of those 15 teams qualified to perform the Genesis 2 mission. At 8 o'clock, we have the typewriter repairmen. They're one of our adult groups. They're from Sierra Vista, Arizona. They'll be going into the water around 8 o'clock. At 8:40, it's the Aquaholics. They're a group of grade school students from Mesa, Arizona, and they'll be participating at the 8:40 mission. At 9:20, it's Red Panda. This is one student from Chandler Prep Academy. He bought the robot in a box that's available for you to purchase. If you head off to the website, I'm sure they've got a link for you. And they purchased their robot in a box, and he ended up qualifying 3rd, I believe. Up then at 10 o'clock, we've got the Sea Geckos. And 10:40, we have Legit. This is a group of young ladies. It's an all-ladies team from Carl Hayden High School. And then at 11:20, the Seton Sentinels, a group of students from Seton Catholic High School here in Chandler. And then at 12 o'clock, we're giving some of the teams a consolation opportunity to perform the entire mission, although they did not meet the constraints and qualify within the times needed to qualify. We're going to go ahead and let them run after the 6 qualifying teams. That's A-Curve from the University of Arizona. The Water Buffaloes from Tempe High will go in around 12:40. And then our next to last team is the NASA Space Grant team from Arizona State University. And there's a slight possibility that at 2 o'clock we'll have a high school team, the Atlantis Robotics teams, but we're still up in the air on that. They're still trying to get all the little gremlins out of their robot. As you can see, it's getting a little darker out in the pool as the sun goes down, and that's enabling us to get ready to begin the nighttime missions, as it is just 8 p.m. right now. So my guess is that the typewriter repairmen are prepping their robot for their deep dive. And here we are, we're out poolside, and this is a live shot from the typewriter repairman's ROV. Once again, they're out on SETI Alpha 3. They're 1 mile below the ice, down in the ocean on SETI Alpha 3. It looks like they've discovered the Darwin 4 base, and they need to find the rover as well as some of the aliens that might be existing. You can see the structure right there in front of you. That is the Darwin 4 structure. You can see the ROV right there just below the center line of the structure. There's actually two robots out there. There's Bob and Not Bob, I believe are their names. And a little red one and a little yellow one. There's one up high. Actually, they're both up high. The red one is just coming down in the center. They're allowed to use more than one rover to compete and fulfill their mission obligations. One of the first things they want to do is try and release and identify the buoy, and that buoy is a data buoy. It'll release an antenna up to the surface so they can transmit data back as they're diving. They get 5 points for identifying the buoy and 10 points for releasing it. There's also a data logger that was logging data that is in the Darwin 4 station that they need to identify. If they identify it, then they also need to bring it back up into the station. It's fallen out, so they need to winch that back up, and they can earn 10 points for the first 3 feet and another 10 points for the next 3 feet, or a total of 6 feet. There is a radiation fuel rod that the ROV, there's an autonomous ROV that was sent out by the Darwin 4 space station, and it lost power. And there's a fuel rod that they need to move the autonomous rover over to its fueling area. You can see the rover is in the bottom of the view in the center, sort of to the back side of the Darwin station. And it looks like they've got it moved in where it needs to be moved for refueling. Here's another great shot from one of the little ROVs. Looks like they're going in and they're trying to grab that power module and recharge the remote ROV. There are also some little aliens you're going to find on the excuse me, out there on the planet, and that's some of the interesting life forms that you'll see moving around during the competition, and I'll try and point those out to you as we see them. So you can see the ROV moving in. It's got a camera. Well, most of the ROVs will have 2 cameras, if not more, on their